When the TDA invited me to come participate in one of their auction hunts, I was going to come along with the buyer and film their hunt. This hunt really excited me because Combat Marine Outdoors was coming and they're bringing one of our heroes. So we get down to this place and it is unbelievable. Elton and Jenny Arsenault have built this fortress of a hunting lodge. It's gorgeous, it looks like a palace, swimming pools. They've got giant whitetail and they've got all these exotic species because this guy's an outdoor enthusiast. As hunters, we're misunderstood as people that dislike animals. I love animals and I spend most of my time outdoors with them. I grew up on a ranch and the life that we lived was simple. It's a life that most people aren't lucky enough to enjoy. Hunting's in my DNA. My ancestors hunted to survive, and what they passed on to me is imperative that I pass along to my family. The harvest of an animal does so much for us as humans. It creates a food source for us while strengthening the population. It is my responsibility to manage nature and help create a better ecosystem. That's just my life as a hunter. I went to the convention and it's amazing what they're trying to do to improve the whitetail genetics in populations, not only in Texas, but across the United States. They're constantly looking for a healthier deer to create long-term hunting opportunities for us and to have better harvest for the hunter.
This is the first year I've become a member of TDA, and my wife and I decided to become a member, and the auction came along, and this hunt came up in the auction, and it immediately, I decided to buy it. It fit. My employee, Galen Favor, his dad passed away this year, and they had been planning a hunt together. He'd been saving up vacation, saving up money for a while to go on a hunt. It was a hunt that was celebrating veterans, and right away I knew that getting a hunt with a wounded warrior on Veterans Day and getting to take Galen, I know I couldn't replace his dad or do anything that he and his dad had planned, but I knew we'd been hunting in the past, and that's kind of our thing that we have in common.
Truett called me up about a month ago, wanted to know what I was doing on these 3 days. He said, I may have plans for us. Okay, so I kept them open. Maybe about 3 weeks ago, he sent me a picture of the ad or a flyer for what we were gonna do. So yeah, for 3 weeks this has been building up. It said that there would be a trophy hunt, and then it got into the Combat Marine Wounded Warrior hunt that we will be having. Didn't say a lot about it, so I didn't know. It turned out to be a lot more exciting than what the ad could explain.
You know, Matt went through a little post-traumatic stress, I could imagine, and this dog has been amazing. You watch their relationship and you see how good they are for each other. They really trust each other, and that's neat to watch. It's neat to see that an animal can bring so much comfort to this guy, and that animal also gets a lot from Matt.
At the beginning, Combat Marine Outdoors set out to change the lives of our warriors that were sitting at the hospitals. It was a program designed specifically for the ones that were critically injured, that needed a little bit of a smile, a little bit of a lift. We were able to get the community involved, so that way they could be some kind of interaction and they could feel the love of the community and a sense of welcome home from all the battles that they've been through, whether they was in Iraq, Afghanistan, or any battlefield throughout the country. Throughout the years, we've been able to not only touch the lives of Marines, soldiers, sailors, and every other veteran that is out there, but at the same time our community. We're that link between our community and our heroes that are doing, they're recovering from their injuries. And I think the smile is priceless, especially when they enjoy the outdoors. Able to go out there and enjoy the sun, enjoy the wind, enjoy the temperatures, the climate, but most importantly, see the gifts that our Lord brings to this earth, and that's animals, whether it be a white-tailed deer, an exotic, a predator, or just going out there and enjoying each other's company. That's really what we focus on, is the opportunity to go in the outdoors and do your rehabilitation by enjoying each other's company and friendships. Elton Arsenault, the owner and of the ranch Broken Spur in Kerrville, Texas, him and Jenny came up with an idea to kind of get everybody connected, get Texas Deer Association, get Combat Marine Outdoors, get one of our heroes that's been injured, and at the same time get somebody out, as far as from the membership, an opportunity to come out and be part of a grand weekend. It wasn't decided at the time, but the way it came together, it was decided that we would do it on Veterans Day of 2014, so we can go ahead and enjoy the outdoors and at the same time celebrate not only our freedom, but give thanks to one of our heroes.
Freedom's not free, and being with these guys, you realize how much they have to give to protect what we have.
Well, I originally wanted to join the military right out of high school, but nobody from my family has went to college and actually like graduated and got a degree, so I thought I was going to go down that path. But 2008 is when I graduated, and all the financial collapse and everything, I just decided, I wanted to join the military, and I was just going to do what I wanted to do for me. I was in 6th grade when 9/11 happened, and that was just like a pretty impactful moment. And I just used to watch when we did the initial invasion and on TV of all the bombings, and just, I've always playing G.I. Joes and cops and robbers and stuff when I was a kid, and I like helping people and giving back, and that was a perfect way to do it. Well, I got injured in May 25th of 2012, and I thought about, deploying and the possibility of dying, but I never thought about coming home as an amputee, or that just thought never crossed my mind.
Yeah, that's and nice. Also, it zeroes and gives you the target numbers, and put the light on it and you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Do you want to look through it? Oh man. It's pretty nice. But you need to, seriously, when we get out there, don't grin that big, because the deer are going to see it. They're going to run. So you got to keep that grin down a little bit until it's open.
Okay. We'll take our time. We'll get up on a tree, a nice good tree. Do it naturally. Get up, get a spot, and make a good shot,
They're pretty ruddy right now, too, aren't
they?
they?
Just starting to rut, and the cold front came through this morning a little early on us. It's supposed to come in this evening, but you see it's about 15 mile an hour winds at least this morning, blowing and going. But I think if we go down through this canyon, just take our time, work our way through the cedar ridge and trees, that we could get up on a good shooter buck. It might be, 150, 200, 300 yards.
The hill country down here is a great habitat for spotting and stalking. Lots of cedar, lots of brush, and Elton has some world-class white-tailed bucks on this place. It's going to be a fun hunt.
Arrowhead I found on my ranch about 2 months ago. We got an Indian mound back there. It's about 8,000 to 10,000 years old. So all my hunters that I just really, really feel close to go, I always give them one for good luck.
Thank you.
I busted for you last night, so you could kill something this morning.
All right. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Is that in your pocket?
Yeah, that's what gives them away.
Just real beautiful. Keep on trucking. We'll keep that wind tower side, and we'll get one, hide in one of these cedar thickets and get them jumped up, and we'll be able to get a shot on them maybe.
Yeah. I think one of the unique things about Blue Collar Adventures is that Jay Presti gets involved. He doesn't stay at camp, and he doesn't send other people out with the cameras. He's actually in there being involved, glassing the animals, looking at every sense of, oh, he went to the left, the one that just put his head down, helping us score the animals even from an age perspective. Because of Jay's experience, he's able to look at these animals, and he knows what is a mature deer, what is a 3-year-old that probably has a couple of more years to grow. But I think that involvement and that shoulder to shoulder with our heroes is what actually makes it intimate. Intimate in a sense that we operate as one, we think like each other, and at the end of the day, it's for the greater good, which is putting a smile on a young man's face.
Matt has given up so much for me in my country that just to be there with him and help him and to be part of the hunt was an honor for me.
There's that dough and that fun kind of there. Yeah.
That way. It's all right. Squeeze down there and find him. We're ready to roll, baby? Let's take that big one. He's a big buck. Take him. Now, right behind the shoulder, right behind the shoulder. Take him. Smoked him. Good shot, buddy. Very still. I was shooting that Remington 300 Win Mag with the Eliminator 3 on there first. Hooked me up wet. Dead on, huh?
Yeah, I was kind of wiggly, but
Yeah, but even on one knee though, right?
Yeah.
You still had
But
that
you were
action.
shooting him offhand.
Shoot like a 20. Shoot.
That's a tough shot.
Yeah.
Left-handed,
That's
offhand.
That's super Ian. It don't kick at all, huh? You didn't feel it when you shot it, huh?
I just heard it.
The style, oh,
Yeah.
You're gonna hear it. So.
Your heart's still going?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 point. Too bad, huh?
No, not at all.
A little quick shot where he fell at, Jay, you know? So, grab him. Put his hands on him, buddy. Like that?
Oh, yeah.
Nice, you know, and he had another kick. It would have been a 13, but, you know. So we're going to shoot this nice 10. Jay saw this buck here, had a nice little drop and a couple kickers here on his G2s. Maybe we take that instead, huh?
You're a good man, Elton.
No, no problem, buddy. That's what we came here for, right? Have a good time with our vets and kill a nice buck.
Well, first off, congratulations, my friend. Thank you for everything you do for us here. Just to come on a deer hunt with you is my honor. Thank you
Everybody, no problem,
for
dude.
letting these guys come out, and thank you for taking these guys all year. I don't even know, I'm just thankful to be here, just to be with you guys. And man, it's just, what an awesome morning with you guys.
Awesome.
Veterans Day, all right?
Veterans Day.
So very
You
neat,
want it?
Sarge.
Morning, yeah, I wanted to wait until today for Veterans Day.
We kind of made a switch. We saw a Big 10 and we saw this buck and he had all kinds of stuff. Elton just said, all right, shoot that buck.
Yeah, I saw those. You told me you had that little kicker there, and I saw that little drop tine. I said, yeah, let's just make it really special, right? You know? And we got a little drop tine over there, kind of, you know, so he's definitely got a lot of character. So I think you're happy with him, man.
Yeah, I'm very happy. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks for letting us come hang out.
Congratulations.
It's been a lot easier without all of us telling you,
Hey.
hey, look that way.
You too, Sarge. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you. And
for
I
being
tell
here.
you, Elton, your support for our veterans is priceless. You know, you've
Yep.
done a lot of hours and putting all this together, this great event, and seeing that smile on Matt's face
That's it, man.
and having this buck on his wall forever, the stories are going to be countless. But you know what? You made that happen through all your
That's what
hard
it's
work
about.
and effort. So
That's
God
what it's
bless
about.
you and God bless your family.
Thank you, man. I pray to him every day, and I feel blessed to have this ranch that I have here and be able to do this for people, you know. That's why I do that. Guys like Burris and Remington help me out, you know, with some of my sponsorships with my ranch here. And it allows me to do things like this for guys like this too, you know. Take a nice gun out like this for you to shoot right, make a
Yeah,
nice,
it was
clean
awesome.
kill, right?
That's
Went
a
about
great
100
shot.
yards. Yeah, went 100 yards, rolled
Off
right
the
over.
knee.
Yeah, he free-handed on one knee. That's what I told him. I said, look, that's the one we're going to take. You just got to get down and shoot him, you know. And he did. I mean, you did perfect, Matt. That was a really good shot.
He was able to come out here to Broken Spur Ranch in Kerrville, Texas, and he harvested a deer of a lifetime. His first buck that'll go on the wall, but something that he'll never forget. And I think the best thing about all this is when you have his guests over, his friends and his family, and they come over to visit him at the home, instead of focusing on his injuries and instead of focusing on his leg, they're gonna look in the wall and they're gonna say, God, look at that buck. That's awesome. Where did you get that? And he's gonna be able to tell them the whole story about our week over here in the Hill Country, meeting great people, Elton, Jenny, Jay Presty, our other friends from Fort Worth, you know, Truett, Galen, everybody. And I think that's what truly is awesome, is the opportunity for him to make memories, you know, and he'll never be able to change of where he's been and the hardships that he's gone through, and especially his injuries, because that leg, that prosthetic leg will always remind him. But all we can do is build new memories that are full of joy and laughter, so he can go ahead and focus on those instead of the past.
This hunt for me and my family, and you know, the reason I wanted to bring Galen on this hunt, a promotion and or monetary reward sometimes just isn't enough for a good friend or a good employee. So these little things that we can do like this is just that extra thing that just money can't buy. So this is a memory and something he'll think about and something I'll think about. And I just think memories like this are just something that last longer. I know even if he had the money, he probably wouldn't, the type of person that he is, he wouldn't spend it on himself.
Dad was passed away earlier this year from cancer. He was my best friend, my hunting buddy, my football watching partner. I mean, we didn't do everything together, but we shared almost everything, every interest that we have, we did together. I had a hunt set up for us for Montana. I already paid the deposit, everything was ready to go, and we didn't get to do that, obviously. Last year, he really didn't feel that good last year, you could tell. But I would hunt, and whether I needed it or not, I'd call him, have him come help me find my deer, whether I knew exactly where it was or not. You know. So he'd get a kick out of that. That's what makes this trip huge for me, because I did this. I'm not gonna say I did it because of that, but Truett involving me and thinking about me for this was huge, because that kind of stepped me back into the game and something I wasn't exactly sure I was gonna do this year at all.
You try. Maybe we can get lucky and get to these trees over here. All right, come on. Stay in the bush right here. Stay right behind these bushes. Follow the marks on them. He's looking right back at us. I say maybe we should let's do this. Let's go this way, let's ease. Maybe we can make him go back, I guess. Or I'm waiting for unless we can get him. Come on, come this way. Let's go try it one time. Let's just be still. Let's just wait and see if he comes out to the open here. Oh, hit the tree. Reload. Reload. Stop. It's okay. Put it on. Yeah, there we go. That was a problem. That's clean. Good clean shot. Good start. Good hunt.
That's a great deer.
Oh yeah, he's got some stuff on him, doesn't he? Oh yeah.
Real long beams, guys. Yep. Congratulations, buddy.
That's cool, man.
Like that?
I love that.
Good job,
Thank
buddy.
you so much.
No problem, buddy. I just want
So
to make sure you
much.
got the one you wanted, huh?
That's it.
Jay?
And we hunted this deer for, we spotted him yesterday, and then we hunted him for what, 2.5, 3 hours today, stalking him.
3 hours this afternoon, stalking
So
him that.
we put in a little time on him.
Yep.
Finally got him down.
What happened this weekend was not just killing a deer. It wasn't even just killing a trophy buck, which is a once in a lifetime chance. It was about getting me back in the game, full swing, getting me back in the mood to take my little girl, you know, and that's what it was about. So was there a little bit of, hey Dad, this is for you? Yeah, a little bit.
At the Broken Spur, Elton and Jenny. Elton's goes way back to Louisiana ties. And I tell you what, we got to taste just a little bit. We had us a Cajun boil. We had crab and crawfish and spicy stuff, make your lips tingle. And just the hospitality of this family to bring us here, all the hunters, in the name of conservation and giving back to a veteran on Veterans Day. It was quite a celebration.